Welcome to Tuesday. It's the third day of May 2022. Your day weather podcast being brought to you by Cowboy State News Daily. Find them at cowboystatenewsdaily.com or check out their Facebook page, Cowboy State Daily, Wyoming's news authority. As we take a look at what's coming, well, another round of cool, wet weather coming for many of you. We have another storm system that's coming in out of the Pacific Northwest, so rain, snow, and thunder is coming for most of the Intermountain West over the next 24 to 48 hours. There's going to be a small area of heavier rain and snow in parts of Wyoming. I want to talk about that and focus in on, especially for anybody with travel plans tonight or tomorrow. This is not a large storm coming, but these May systems, early May systems in particular, can throw a lot at you, and it is going to be something to watch. Needed rain for the far eastern counties of Colorado and western Kansas is coming with the system as well. We have a warm-up Thursday and Friday. In fact, Thursday and Friday, it's going to be really quite nice in most areas with 60s and 70s coming. However, Mother's Day weekend is a mixed bag of weather. We'll need another day or two to sort out Mother's Day weekend, but depending on where you are, Mother's Day weekend is going to certainly be so-so. Staying unsettled in the western United States for all of next week, as this Mother's Day weekend trough of low pressure may take several days to move through. Today's satellite photo shows yesterday's storm now over Iowa. Boy, was there some great precipitation in this area right here yesterday. Some of it in the form of very heavy wet snow, especially for you folks in the southern panhandle of Nebraska. But all in Nebraska, many areas of the Central Plains, badly needed precipitation, as well as southeastern Colorado and parts of eastern Colorado. Here's the next low right here. It's just southeast of Boise. The system is going to track into western Colorado and eastern Utah later today and tonight, then take a path just like this, very similar to this storm here. But this system is going to be a little bit slower and slightly more to the south. All the blue here showing the low clouds and fog that have formed in some areas from yesterday's wet weather. It's been a cool spring so far. This is what temperatures ended up for April. These are temperatures for the month of April relative to the 30-year average. And you can see there's a line here, delineation. Everything north of this line, it was a cooler than average April. The far south warmer. You can see the green up there in North Dakota, eastern Montana, and southern Canada. Pretty cool spring, really, for at least the central and northern Rockies. The southern Rockies, a different story. For the whole year so far, since January 1, this is what the temperature anomaly looks like. So 2022 has not started off, at least relative to the 30-year average, very warm at all. As we take a look at what unfolds going forward, here's today's low in Iowa and the system coming out of Idaho swinging this way. So as we go into tomorrow morning, notice it doesn't go very far. This is for tomorrow morning. The low's about Grand Junction and is going to head slowly east, and it's all the way into Thursday morning. So from Wednesday to Thursday, it doesn't move much. So this is going to put us in a 48-hour period of cool and unsettled weather across the Intermountain West with this system. As we go into the precipitation forecast, there's going to be another nice area of rain and thunderstorm activity right here. There will be some severe weather here, some good rain across portions of west central Kansas, the far eastern, and even southeast Colorado that desperately needs the rain has got a chance. Then you can see this other area of heavier moisture right here. This is what we're going to talk about here in a minute. The Pacific Northwest has had a wet April and now a wet early May, and that trend continues right there. And then once we get south into these areas here, they continue to miss out. Now let's focus in a little bit closer into Wyoming and Colorado here. You can see there's going to be a good amount of wet snow in the mountains of Colorado and southern Wyoming, but also notice this area of yellow and brighter colors right here in the central counties of Wyoming. It's not a very large area, but Sweetwater County, Wyoming, into Fremont County, this is going to be around Lander, Riverton, and South Pass, then on an arch to Casper, then up into the southern Bighorn Mountains right here, then into the Owl Creek Mountains, just around and near that Thermopolis area. The counterclockwise rotation around this system is going to bring upslope to South Pass, Beaver Rim, and the higher terrain right here, Casper Mountain area. There could be a localized area here of significant rain, and it could turn to snow. South Pass, Lander, we're in one of these situations where it's borderline. It's a razor's edge margin between a rain and wet snow mix or a heavy wet snow. So if you live in this area right here, it is going to get wet it could get white as well. Also, there is the potential for I-80 from west of Cheyenne to near Rock Springs right here. I would not be surprised if we have some travel problems overnight tonight and during the day Wednesday right here from a heavy, wet snowfall, areas of fog and reduced visibility as well. So kind of watch this area right here. It's going to intersect Interstate 80, secondary highways and mountain passes in that area right there. Look at the snowfall potential with this system. If we see a change over to snow, that's where we could have some sections of I-80, that South Pass area, these slopes of the Wind River Mountains, Casper Mountain, Bighorns as well. Going into Mother's Day weekend, by Saturday, we have another trough approaching. There's going to be a cool front coming through the day Saturday, which is going to trigger some showers and thunderstorms. By Sunday, this is by Mother's Day Sunday, the trough comes in, sending a low through here in the front. Another low comes in behind it. This is going to trigger showers and thunderstorms and bring cooler, unsettled weather to the west. Along and west of the Continental Divide right here is where I think Mother's Day Sunday will be at its worst. East of the divide, it may stay mild, and thunderstorms may not fire up till later in the day, so it may be the tail of the two divides. Thunderstorms forecasted to break out with that front Saturday in this area here, across portions of Montana. By Mother's Day Sunday, an active area of showers and thunderstorms may form here and across the plains right there. So we're going to see a busy pattern. And these are temperatures by Mother's Day Sunday, cooling off with that next trough coming into the far west. Have yourself a great Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.